Hi everyone, let's talk about my engineering graphics and drawing lab sheets. These were the sheets that we had to make. There were 14 of these and it was a 1 corridor subject. It was so much hassle and at the end I got a B plus and all that crying just for a B plus. Anyway, let's go ahead. This was a very first sheet. This was letters and this was my third attempt at making it because sir kept giving me less than 10 and if you had less than 10 you had to make it again. So yeah, I remember sitting on my dining table making this. You had to copy even the font. It was getting on my nerves. Anyway, I'd rate this definitely a 2 and I would definitely never recommend making this. Next was geometrical figures, but I labeled it polygon on my editing sheet. I'm not gonna change it, but this was terrible. This was also a third or a second attempt and I got less than 10 on the first one and I hated it so much. Like we even had to follow a specific pattern for the the central lines. It was literally testing my patience. Anyway, I hated it so much, so I'm gonna rate it a 1. I hated this so much. Next is U block and this was okayish, but not that satisfying to do. I rate this a 4. I think I got injured while making this, so yeah. Next was the I beam or the I block and this one still gives me horror till this date, so I would definitely rate this a do not ever do this. Now if there's one thing I hate more than anything, it's using compass, and we had to use compass for this and I hated it therefore. So this was gland and I despised it. This was journal bearing and I hated this one too because I don't know, like that curve part was the worst part ever. I didn't know how to make it and oh my god, look at the marks, the marking that sir has done on it. Oh my god, sorry for being dramatic. Anyway, I rate this a 0 out of 10. Do not ever do it. This is threads and I left it incomplete because our sir didn't let us complete the sheet for the in the next class, and I left it complete. He still gave me some marks for it. I really appreciate that. Bless you, sir. I would definitely give this a 0. Next is crankshaft and I was absent when they did this, so I just took help from a friend and this was kind of fun to make, to be honest. So it wasn't that bad, honestly. So yeah, I mean, I would draw this again, honestly. Like it. Next was drawing board, sheet number 9, and we were all assigned a desk and we had to draw the views of it. Also, when it was elevated, and this was a very big hassle. I would definitely not recommend it. I also bruised my knees while doing it because we had to sit up and down, and also had to stand and use a scale to take measurement. Oh my god, the hassles. I hated this so much, so definitely a negative. Next is fastening methods, sheet number I think 10, and we had to draw this when we had holidays. I don't remember why we had holidays, but yeah, sir gave us an extension to make it and submit it, so bless him. I would rate this a 7 because I had fun making it. Yeah. There were 3 people assigned a tool to draw the views of top view, side view, or isometric view, was his choice, whatever we had to do. So we were given this tool, tool 126 I think, and we had to draw views of it. Oh my god, still gives me trauma. Next was the block 125 or 25, and again he changed our groups and we had to draw views of it. This was easy because a previous group had actually made this tool, a similar one, and they shared it with my group members. So yeah, thanks to her. So this was fun to make. Next was isometric views and I really liked making this. I was absent and my classmates just sent pictures of their sheets, so I just made it from them. It was really fun to make. Definitely would do it again. Next was the last sheet, gears, and we had to draw involute and the meshing of 2 gears, a spar gear and the pinion gear. Yeah. Anyway, this was fun to make but very difficult as well, so yeah, definitely wouldn't recommend. I still remember how we were asking sir questions regarding this in our WhatsApp group, but thankfully we got it done. Yeah. I rated this a 5 because of the involute. Anyway, that's all. I kid you not, this subject always made me cry whenever I talked about it to my parents. They know the struggles I did while trying to finish this course. So SRS, I would rate it a 1 out of 10. I mean, they say a good teacher really affects the subject, how you're learning it, perceiving it. My teacher was great, but the subject itself was miserable. Our teacher was actually really stern and I really appreciate him for doing that. Otherwise, we would take it very unseriously. Also, I'm not kidding, he really made me cry once in class. Still shocks me now that I think about it. Anyway, that's all. Bye!